What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today I got a special one for you guys. So officially Steve Cohen has bought the New York Mets. If you guys do not know about Steve Cohen, just let me tell you guys real quick about him. He's a walking money bag. That's pretty much about it. If I look up Steve Cohen's net worth real quick, the man's at a solid $14.1 billion. And with him officially being the owner of the Mets, he is now the richest MLB owner in the history of the MLB. So now basically with that information, the Mets are going to be the new Dodgers and become a complete dynasty. But I will say, as teams like the Rays, the A's, and all those other type of guys have kind of shown, you don't need a boatload of money to be really, really good at baseball. You really just need a good group of guys. So it really doesn't matter completely that Steve Cohen's got $14.1 billion ready to go. But I think besides that fact, the Mets are still going to be so insanely good, it's going to be disgusting. The reason why is a couple of these tweets real quick. And the first tweet I want to bring up is actually from Jeff Passan. He asked Steve Cohen about a lot of things, but this one in particular is one I want to bring up. As we know in the MLB, there's quite a few owners that really just don't get out of the way. And I'd say most of the time it's the reason why the team sucks. I mean, that's just basically how it is. I guess one gigantic example of that is probably the Phillies. It seems like that owner does not want to get out of the way, and they've been sucking for a decent amount of time. So I'd say that is one gigantic thing on why teams kind of don't go exactly the way that we think. It's also a gigantic example why the Mets really didn't do all that much the last couple of years, especially with the Wilpons. It just seemed like from an outsider looking in that they had their hands in way too many things that the Mets had going on. And it was kind of making them just not exactly what they needed to be. But with Steve Cohen this time, this is what he said, and I quote, he said, "I played Little League once. That's about it. I'm gonna let the professionals, aka Sandy, their GM, he's basically gonna let those professionals run the game." Now, normally that's how everything should go, but for some reason, that's just not how it was going for the Mets for a long, long time. So that's one tweet I wanted to bring up. I do like the fact that Cohen's just gonna kind of like step out of the way, give some help when it's needed, but just kind of let everybody else do what they need to do. The next thing I want to bring up is actually the president of the Mets. For some reason I thought he was the GM, but he's actually the president. The president of the Mets actually had a quote, basically like probably one of the whitest quotes I've ever heard in my life, but still, let's go ahead and just read it. He said, "We're going to make sure that we've got enough meat and potatoes." Oh man, okay, let's just keep moving. But he also said we're gonna be shopping in the gourmet section as well. So basically that means the JT Realmutos, the Trevor Bauers, the George Springers. Basically meaning that the Mets are gonna be disgusting if they're actually able to do what they wanna do. So personally, if I was any team in the NL, I would stop messing around. It seems like the Mets aren't. So now that the Mets officially have a new money bag for an owner, we're gonna go ahead and run a new Mets rebuild, but this time without budgets. So your boy's about to build New York an absolute super team. But real quick before we get started, if you guys could leave a like on the video, that would really mean a lot. And also, I've gotten quite a few DMs from a lot of you guys basically saying that YouTube has unsubscribed you. That's been a glitch for a very, very long time across YouTube. It's happened to me for a lot of creators. So if you guys could just go ahead and check that subscribe button, make sure you guys are still subscribed. And if you guys aren't subscribed, then be sure to resubscribe. But yeah, that's really about it. Let's go ahead and get this Mets rebuild started, baby. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get the Mets an absolute super team. If I had billions of dollars, what type of team would I build? Let's find out. The first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is actually try to get Francisco Lindor. I got one more tweet I gotta bring up. I'm sorry, but I gotta do it. The reason why I say this is because Cleveland and the Mets have been talking a little bit about Francisco Lindor, and for some reason it seems like Cleveland is so inclined to do a deal with the Mets. For some reason they really want to get rid of the heart and soul of their team, but what are you gonna do? Teams are gonna be stupid. But as you guys can see, Bob Nightingale, again, not the best source, but what are you gonna do? He said that Cleveland's strapped for cash and intend to trade all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor by opening day. Now, a bunch of people have been speculating off that tweet, basically saying that the Mets are the front runners for Francisco Lindor, and honestly, I believe it. Since it seems like the Indians are so laser focused on getting rid of Francisco Lindor, I see this man landing perfectly with the Mets. They got that new money, they got a lot of shortstop prospects, they can definitely make this happen. So I think the first move of this Mets rebuild, we go ahead and try to get my dude Francisco Lindor. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we could actually do it real quick though, because the show is a lot different than real life. Let's see. Oh, yep. Okay. We got it. 100% we got it in the bag. There it is. This might actually be a trade that might happen. I highly doubt it. I think there's going to be a lot more different prospects in there. I don't exactly know what the heck is going to happen. Maybe the trade's done by the time I get this video out. I really have no clue. That would absolutely suck, but either way. I definitely think Ahmed Rosario is going to be in the deal just because they really aren't going to need to use him anymore unless they move him over to second base, which could happen. But then again, they'd have to move a lot of things around and it would just be a little bit weird. So again, I got absolutely no clue what the heck they're going to do. I'm not a professional. I'm not a GM or anything, but in the game right now, this is what I'm going to go ahead and do to get Francisco Lindor. So there we go. Now we got Francisco Lindor officially on the Mets. Jesus Christ, what's going on? I mean, not having a budget is legit just the dream. Because you guys know how many rebuilds I do where I got to worry about money or where I can't get somebody because of money. And this time I get to control a team that has an owner that has a net worth of 14 billion. Like, you best believe I'm excited. Either way, I think that's the only thing we're going to go ahead and do for 2020. But in 2021, that's where the real building begins. Let's go ahead and get to the end of the season and get into the 2020 free agency. Let's go, baby. And this year in 2020, we finished off 74 and 88, but don't let that fool you because we're about to be disgusting next year. This year we had JD Davis do good. Jake Marisnick as well did pretty solid. Conforto, of course, did pretty good. Francisco Lindor, an absolute god. Pete Alonso, very solid, except for the average. Dominic Smith, an absolute god as well. Robinson Cano, again, pretty solid for him being what? 37 years old? Jesus. Oh my God. His attributes falling harder than Chris Davis's average. Oh my God. Minus 17, minus 13, minus 10, minus 16, minus 15. I don't even want to look at this no more. And then Wilson Ramos. I mean, whatever, but Cano, I'm so sorry. For the rotation, we got DeGrom, we got Syndergaard, we got Seth Lugo, we got Stroman, and we got Paul, by the way. All of them actually do pretty good besides Marcus Stroman. Marcus Stroman was the only guy that really did not do good at all. But besides that, everybody else, not bad. I like what I see. I mean, I think the bullpen could definitely use a little bit of work because Edwin Diaz had a 7.62 ERA, so that's definitely not going to help. This man, Dellin Betances, had a 5, so like there's a lot of things that we could fix definitely in the bullpen. It seems like that's just a constant thing for all my rebuilds. We just got to fix everything in the bullpen, but I mean, whatever. We seem to be decent at it, so I guess we'll get it going. But either way, with that, let's go ahead and get to the offseason. Let's go ahead and see who wins the World Series real quick. The Yankees or the Dodgers, and actually the Yankees won. Wow. But for the free agents right now, we got Marcus Stroman, we got Wilson Ramos, we got Rick Porcello, Dellin Betances, Robinson Chirinos. Quite a few people here. Actually, a lot of people. Oh my God. Right now in real life, I think that the Mets are going to end up signing back Marcus Stroman. Now, this could really be bad, or this could be insanely good. The reason why that could be really bad, he could have a horrible season and the Mets just waste a boatload of money. But if he does really good, they look like absolute geniuses. So I'm going to go ahead and sign him back and hope that he does good for me. Next for catching, we got Wilson Ramos. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go ahead and let him walk. I know this is a little bit weird, but I'm going to try. And I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do this, but I'm going to try to get JT Realmuto. I'm going to see if I can do it. That's all I'm going to say. Next up, Rick Porcello. He did not do good. I'm not going to sign him back. Robinson Chirinos, again, not going to sign him back. Dellin Betances, might get him back for one season just to see. If the guy puts up another 5 ERA type season, though, I'm definitely not going to get him back. Jake Marisnick out in center field. Again, I might sign him back just for a bench guy, but of course, with all the money that we got now, I'm going to try to go for George Springer. Justin Wilson, go ahead and sign him back. He did very good. Billy Hamilton, for the speed, might as well. Go with 3.6. Todd Frazier, I mean, goodbye, bro. You keep coming back, but I'm just not going to sign you back. Juan Lagares, he did, not going to sign him back. Eduardo Nunez, the guy could play everywhere, but again, we already got Jeff McNeil and people like that, so again, not gonna worry about it. Michael Wacha could be solid, but I'm just not gonna worry about it, so there we go. We're gonna try to re-sign a couple guys, but most of them, we're gonna go ahead and let go. But now we go ahead and really build this dynasty. It's about to be nuts right here. We got JT, we got Trevor Bauer. The only person that we don't have, though, is George Springer. I'm pretty sure he signed a contract, which definitely sucks. Let's see real quick, and yeah, there it is. Re-signed George Springer to a 3-year, $28.8 million deal. That's a steal right there, but I wish we could have gotten him. We could have gotten the Holy Trinity. We could have gotten Bauer, we could have gotten JT Realmuto, and we could have gotten George Springer. I mean, that'd be broken, but that's legit what I think the Mets are going to attempt to do. There's absolutely no shot that they get all 3, but they should be interested in every single one of those. But for me right now, I'm going to go ahead and try to get just a couple guys here. I am definitely going to go for JT Realmuto, which might be stupid because really has not done that great for me, but whatever. I'm going to try my best to go for him. I'm going to try to give him $180 million over 6 years. My man's about to get an absolute duffel bag from the Mets. Next up, I'm going to try my best to get Trevor Bauer as well. Again, highly doubt I'm going to be able to do it, but I got to try it. And then lastly, call me crazy, but I'm going for Charlie Morton. So getting him, that's going to round out the rotation. Now we're going to get a couple budget guys for the pen. I'm thinking people like Brad Peacock would be pretty good. Right now, he's only $2.7 million. Going to sign him for 3. It's going to be perfect for us. And then I might try to go for Ken Giles. I'm not exactly sure yet, though. He only wants $8 million, which the Mets can easily swing right now. So let's see how this works, and let's hope that we can get him. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We got Trevor Bauer, Realmuto, we got Morton, and we got Ken Giles coming over. Hopefully. If we somehow get everybody here, we're about to be the next super team. For real. There's absolutely no shot, though, right? No absolute shot. We got Ken Giles. That's at least one tiny thing. JT's not interested in the Mets offer. Okay, that's really bad. And Bauer goes to the Twins. Yeah, this is all just going south real fast. The Nats get JT and the Twins get Bauer. Oh, God. I mean, I was offering these guys an absolute duffel bag. What happened here? Well, I mean, Jesus, they could have just told me they didn't like me. They didn't have to show me. I mean, now let's just go for James McCann, like for what, a season, maybe 2 seasons? But yo, that kind of hurt. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of hurt. They just straight up dipped on me like that. Wow. It's a cold business out here. My God. Either way, I guess I'll see you guys in 2021. Well, now we're back in 2021, but it doesn't feel the exact way it should, because I was expecting to have Trevor Bauer, I was expecting to have JT Realmuto, people like George Springer on the team and everything like that, but it seems like that is just not the case. We're just kind of chilling here with still a very good team, but not exactly what I was hoping for. So I think we're gonna have to wait for the dynasty until the offseason of 2021. I think that's where we're actually gonna make a boatload of signings, but besides that, I mean, we still got some pretty decent guys here. From the free agent market, we ended up getting James McCann, who's gonna be very good for us. In the rotation, we got people like Charlie Morton, who I think is gonna be pretty solid, at least for a season. And then for the bullpen, we got people like Brad Peacock and Ken Giles. This should be pretty good. It's just I was hoping for the Holy Trinity. That just didn't happen at all. But what are you gonna do? Either way, though, the Mets are getting started in 2021. Let's go ahead and show the NL East who the heck their dad is. Okay, let's go. All right, here we are. Trade deadline right now, July 31st. We're 60 and 51. There's a couple of gigantic things I feel like we gotta do. We got Francisco Lindor that we gotta sign back. We got Conforto that we gotta sign back. We got Syndergaard that we gotta sign back. And we got Stroman that we're gonna have to try to sign back. We got a lot of people going up this year. But now the good thing is the owner has an infinite amount of money. So I think we're chilling here. Let's go ahead and give Lindor $31 million a year for the next 8 years, which is gonna make him one of the richest shortstops of all time. But let's just go ahead and do that. There we go. With Conforto, let's go $15.5 million a year for the next 4 years. Again, should be very good for him. By the way, look how good he's doing. A 334 with 30 home runs. I mean, you can't get much better than that. So Conforto, never mind. Salary's too low. You know what? I agree. Let's go 4 years at $16 million apiece. Let's see. There you go. All right, perfect. I thought for sure he's going to decline that one too. I'm not going to lie. And then for Syndergaard, I'm going 6 years, $161 million. This should be good. Okay, come on. There we go. And I mean, you know what? Let's just go ahead and sign back Marcus Stroman too. 9.5 possibly. No. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Let's go 10.4. I mean, how about that? No? Okay, want a longer contract? Let's go 2 years. How about that? Maybe? Come on. Club option? Maybe? No? Okay, Jesus. We're just in opposite ballparks like you're about to be if you don't actually sign this contract. Come on. No. Okay. 22 million, please. Okay. Oh my God. Let's bring it back down to 21, but let's go with both options. Please. Thank you. Okay, finally.
569 seconds later.
Wait one actual second. I was just messing around here for a little bit. I was just kind of like going back and forth with different trades. And I found Shohei Ohtani. And I know this is just going to like completely kind of throw out any realism to this thing. Again, realism. We have infinite money, but still. I found Shohei Ohtani as a 77 overall, which again kind of makes a little bit of sense because he hasn't had, I mean, the greatest of seasons right now in the MLB. He's done pretty solid hitting wise, but pitching wise is a complete different story. The man's been injured for quite a long time, so there's a little bit. Either way, you guys already get the picture. But he's at 77 right now, and I can get him for people like Billy Hamilton. So I think this would kind of be dumb if I don't go for this. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw this in right here. Billy Hamilton, Charlie Morton for Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. Why not? You know, why not? I mean, if we're not having fun, then what the heck are we doing? Come on. So there we are, Billy Hamilton, Charlie Morton for Shohei Ohtani and Brady. Like, yeah, it's just a complete salary dump too, so we get even more money on top of the infinite money that we have. It just works perfectly, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So now on the Dynasty, we got Shohei Ohtani. Perfect. Why not, you know? Now I'll see you guys at the end of the year. I'm hoping that we'll make the postseason, but again, if we don't, we still got a lot of building to do. Here we are coming up to the end of the year, and we somehow made it in. The NL East is a complete joke right now, dude. And on with the show, it's always so random. For this game right now, it's either that the Braves win 146 games or the Mets somehow win the division at 84 wins. Again, the game for the NL East makes absolutely no sense, but I'm all here for it. Let's just see how everybody did. Why not? Also, Robinson Cano, my guy, no. He's at a 59. This man has a family. MLB The Show, what are you doing? Oh my God, he can't be doing this to the poor guy. Either way, McNeil, good. I mean, very good. I still can't believe you're a 59 overall, my guy. I'm so sorry. Andres Jimenez, not great. Conforto, very, very good. Pete Alonso, very solid. Again, besides that stupid average. Dominic Smith, a little bit of a power regression, but besides that, very solid. Lindor, why the heck are you down here? Let's get him right here hitting second. Why not? Either way, JD Davis, very, very good from him. I love to see JD Davis doing good. James McCann, pretty solid for a catcher. And then we have Pete Crow Armstrong. What the heck? I mean, for a 19-year-old hitting in the MLB, you kind of expect this, to be honest, but wow. What the heck happened to our actual center fielder? Nimmo. Everybody's injured. I should already know this. It's the Mets. Legit, everybody's injured. We got Jake Marisnick. We got Nimmo on the IL. We also got my dude Noah Syndergaard as well on the IL. I mean, this thing's chalked at this point, right? I mean, it's got to be chalked. Oh, yeah, it's for sure chalked. Okay, who we facing? The Reds? Let's just let them have it at this point. We somehow won. Never mind. Hello? What happened? We got like some rebirth of a Rosa Rain on this team right now? Who the heck is it? Oh my God, Pete. Let's go, baby. Everybody else sucks, but Pete right now is carrying. I'll love to see it. All right, Pete, you're coming up in the order a little bit. Now the only problem is in the NLCS, we face the Dodgers, who really don't mess around at all. So here we go. Let's see what happens. And we got absolutely smacked. Again, we didn't have nearly as good of a team, so I really kind of expected this. They beat the Astros. Again, whatever. But again, next year, knock on wood, we're going to be ready to go. We're going to be winning a World Series for sure. And as I look at the 2021 retirees, we got Robinson Cano. Again, bro, I'm so sorry that they did this to you, my guy. You did not deserve to go out like that. Not even a little bit. That's so disrespectful. At least he made it into the Hall of Fame, but still. The disrespect that they just showed him right there. Either way, with the free agents right now, we got quite a few guys we got to go through. Really, the only guys I'm going to sign back, though, is Jake Marisnick and Brad Peacock. That's that's it. Everybody else though, I'm moving on. Good luck with everything, but I'm not having you back. But now let's go ahead and get to November 5th and build this absolute beast. All right, let's take a look at these free agents real quick. We got Freddie Freeman, Christian Yelich, Roberto Ozuna, and Lance McCullers Jr. Okay. I think the first thing I definitely want to do is actually go out and get Salvador Perez. This man's been absolutely fire for the Royals. The only thing is the Royals really just haven't won for a decent amount of time. Like they won the World Series in 2015, but besides that, they just have had a hard time getting back to winning anything pretty much. So nobody really goes out and talks about Salvador Perez, but right now the man is absolutely killing it. I mean, for a catcher, 32 home runs, 73 RBIs, and a 265. Not to mention a fielding percentage of .999. I mean, come on, it can't get better than that. So I'm gonna try for him. We're going 65 milli over 4 years. Let's see if we can get him. And then for the next thing, we don't really have a lefty at all in the rotation, so I think I might go for James Paxton just for one season. Again, just see how he does. He did fantastic in 2021, but I just want to see how he does. And again, if he sucks, it's really not that big of a deal because we just go ahead and get rid of him once again. So I think with that, we'll be fine. All right, so for the 2021 offseason, we're going to try to go for Salvador Perez, James Paxton, and Tony Watson. Those three should be fantastic for us and fantastic fits. So there we go. We finally get a big free agent this time. God dang, it's taking forever. And the Rays. Oh my God. And the Rays signed Christian Yelich. Oh my God, dude. If this is like your first video that you're watching or anything, just know I'm a Rays fan. I'm a very big Rays fan. And this is actually insane to see that the Rays actually paid $100 million for somebody. So hey, round of applause. My dude Stu is actually getting some money out. Legit, finally. It's taken forever, but finally. Either way, we got everybody that we wanted. Let's go ahead and get into 2022. Let's see how good we can do.
Literally 1 minute later.
All right, here we go. 2021. This is the team that we got going up. We got McNeil. We got Lindor, Conforto, Smith. We got JD Davis. We got Salvador Perez. We got Pete Alonso, Brennan Nimmo, and Andres Jimenez. Honestly, not bad at all. I'm loving what I see here. In the rotation, we got Degrom, Syndergaard, Lugo, Stroman, and Paxton. For the bullpen, it could still use a little bit of work. Also, we still have Dellin Betances. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and change that real quick. And there we go. For Dellin Betances, I went out and got Scott Alexander from the Dodgers. So we should be good here. I figured we could use at least one more lefty because, again, it's very important to have some lefties in there. And I think with all that, we're ready to go for 2022 and hopefully make it farther into this postseason and also make it above 90 wins because finishing off with, what, 84 wins and winning the division, not that big of a deal, to be honest. So hopefully for this season, we can do a lot better. Let's see what happens. Oh, at the beginning of June, we're looking better right now. We're looking solid. I really like how this team looks right now. But I do think we're going to end up doing one thing, and that's George Springer. Hold on a minute. Pete, how are you doing? Are you doing good? You doing good? He's doing all right. But Springer, how are you doing? That's the big question. Okay, not nearly what I thought. Yeah, never mind. You're good. We're fine there, Indians. I'm chilling, all right? I'm not trying to make any deals. But like I was saying, we're going to try to do something for the rotation, and it might be just a little too OP. But you best believe I'm going to try, okay? You best believe that. We got Stroman here, who I still think is very, very solid, but I do have one thing I want to do. I'm going to try to pull off one of the biggest heists I've ever done in this game, and I'm going to see if I can somehow swing it.
A few moments later.
I am so incredibly close. The fact that I could have almost done this would have been the funniest thing ever. I was legitimately gonna try to get Mike Trout on the team. Oh my God. And I mean, come on, look how close I actually am to being able to do this. I should be light years away from being able to do this deal, but somehow the Angels are listening to this. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing, but besides that, we're probably not gonna be able to do anything. All right, there we are. We're gonna go ahead and get Zach Gallen. Again, not the heist I was looking for, but I still think Zach Gallen's gonna be a lot better than Marcus Stroman right now, especially going into the postseason. For what I know about Zach Gallen, at least in this game, he is a postseason god. For me, at least. So I'd rather have that than Marcus Stroman, who sometimes can be good, sometimes can be absolutely horrible. So let's go ahead and go with that. Again, I feel like we did overpay, but I mean, for Zach Gallen, the consistency in the postseason is going to be key right now. All right, well, here we go. DeGrom, Syndergaard, Gallen, Lugo, and Paxton rounding out the rotation. This thing looks nuts. Let's go ahead and keep it moving, though. All right, coming up September, let's see how we do. We're at 90 wins already, which is perfect. But now I think we got to see how we finish off. Let's go above 100. Come on. Come on. There we go, baby. 101 and 61. We won the division, taking on the Cubs in the NLDS. And let me just go ahead and run through everybody real quick. We got Lindor. Again, so good. Dominic Smith, by the way, who turned out to be a 90 overall. Conforto still doing good. Salvador Perez doing all right. And then Pete Alonso doing very, very good. Let's go, baby. I love to see it. You guys already know about the rotation, too. Very solid from everybody. Oh, I'm loving this team. I'm absolutely loving this team. All right, game one, DeGrom versus Hendrix. Let's go. Lost that one 5-10. Okay, that's a problem. Syndergaard versus Patrick Corbin. Let's go. Game two. Lost that one. Again, 3-10 this time. Don't tell me the Mets are going to Met, please. Don't tell me. Zach Gallen versus Casey Mize. 3-12 this time. Huh? Like, what happened? Yeah, it turns out the Mets are still going to Met. Well, okay. That's definitely a problem. That puts a lot of stuff in perspective. And the Dodgers beat the Yankees for 2022. Okay, yeah, let's just go ahead and get to the offseason. From what I saw personally, it's time to redefine this bullpen. I've been putting it off for a while, but now it's officially time we gotta go ahead and do it. First things first, Edwin Diaz, goodbye. Not signing any back, just no. And actually, the only two people I'm getting back is Seth Lugo and James Paxton. Everybody else, we're gonna say goodbye to. I'd say this offseason, we're gonna spend some money. We're gonna spend a lot of money here. All right, you guys ready? Let's strap in. Let's get it going. Here we go, free agent time. Let's get this thing going. In reality, we do not need anybody for the starting rotation, but for the bullpen, we got a lot of options here. The first things first, I think we go out and get Will Smith, of course. The next thing, Brendan Workman. We possibly will go with him, maybe? Yeah, we're definitely gonna go with him. Okay, perfect. We're gonna go ahead and get Workman for 2 years. Next up, Russ Stripling, of course. The dude's an absolute god in this game. Of course I'd get him. And then we're gonna try to make a play for Aaron Loop, who is a fantastic lefty out of the pen. And really, that's about it. We're gonna try our best to steal all of these guys right here. If we just straight up come in and steal everybody, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Like, legit, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Let's see. Workman, we got him. We got Will Smith. That's 2 of them. Let's go. Come on. I think the last 2 are not gonna show up here, so let's see real quick. Did we get the last 2? Please tell me we did. We got Aaron Loop. Okay, that's 3. And then Russ Stripling, that's 4. Let's go, baby. Oh my God, we're stupid. We're actually dumb. All right, now with that, we got to do a little bit of spring cleaning real quick. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys real fast for a couple prospects.
Literally 1 minute later.
All right, there we go. That's really about it. That's all I want. I'll see you guys in 2023. And my God, the Yankees are getting stacked up too. This is about to be crazy. They also got Dallas Keuchel. Okay, this is bad. Are we really about to see a Subway Series for the World Series? That'd be perfect. That'd be a beautiful way for us to win. Oh, I really hope that happens now. Oh my God. All right, with the new bullpen we got coming in here now, we got Aaron Loop, we got Russ Stripling, we got Will Smith, and we also got Brandon Workman. I think they're going to work off everybody else pretty well. And honestly, with that, we're pretty much ready to go for 2023. So let's get it going. Enough stalling. Let's go ahead and just win this World Series real fast. And here we are, 2023, trade deadline 63 and 43. Now we should be at the top. Yeah, we are. Perfect. Okay. Again, there's really nothing I want to do. We got a bunch of very, very good guys in this team. Dominic Smith, again, by the way, somehow one of the best players in the entire league right now. The dude came out of legit nowhere, but I love to see it. But in actuality, there's really nothing that we have to do. The only thing I might do is get a better third baseman because JD Davis has kind of fallen off a little bit. But overall, I mean, we're solid right now. Let's see if I could possibly get a third baseman, but if I can't, it's not going to be that big of a deal. We'll just move on. All right, a couple guys I probably could go for. People like Alec Bohm, of course. Yeah, we got Chris Bryant again. If I wanted to get him, I could get him, but I really don't want to. Got Yoan Moncada, who could be good, and I could get him. Wow. Okay, I like that a lot actually. Let's keep moving though. Let's see what I could do. Maybe Nolan? Okay, no shot for Nolan. Makes sense. What else we got? Oh my God, what if we do it? What if we actually do this? Jose Ramirez might not be the greatest third baseman that we could get right now, but he'd be a fantastic switch hitter. He could play close to anywhere, and we would end up reuniting Lindor and Jose Ramirez. I should be able to do this, right? Oh my God, I could. Wow. I mean, do I do this? How about this? Press 1 in the comments if I should do this. But in like 100% legit actuality, I think I do this right now. I think I gotta go for it. Let's do it. Jose Ramirez coming over for Brett Beatty, JD Davis, and quite a few guys. There we are. Wow. Alrighty. We legit got Jose Ramirez now. Oh my God. Well, since we kind of did a blockbuster trade right there, we really can't follow it up with anybody else. I mean, I feel bad for the trade that has to follow up that gigantic trade that we just did. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on. But let's go ahead and get to the end of the season right here, right now. Let's see how we finish off. Here we are. We finish off 96 and 66. We end up winning the division once again, taking on the Reds again in the NLDS. Better than the Cubs though, for sure. Definitely better than the Cubs. Over the past couple years, we've lost the NLCS and we've lost the NLDS. This time, I'm not going to let that happen. We're getting past it for sure. Also, Dominic Smith hit 51 home runs. Jesus Christ, bro. Pete Alonso, 43. I love this team. Like, bro, I love this team. They're just like legit so goated though. It's almost unfair. Like legit, no team should really be this good. Either way, NLDS, someone got Jacob deGrom versus Luis Castillo for game 1. There we are, baby. 5-4. Game 2, Syndergaard versus Sonny Gray. Won that one 92. And then game 3, Seth Lugo versus Tyler. Won that one again in dominating fashion. Next up, NLCS, we got the Dodgers or the Padres coming against us. Let's see. I'm guessing it's going to be the Dodgers, though. I mean, come on. Yeah, there we go, of course. Game 1, DeGrom versus Walker Buehler. Now, this would be a beautiful game to watch. If only the Mets could make the postseason, I want to see DeGrom versus Walker Buehler in the postseason. That'd be beautiful. But right now, let's see how it's going to go. Game 1. Come on, boys. We need some run support. Let's get it going. Lost that one, actually legit 0-5, so we got absolutely no run support. Great. Okay, game 2, move on. Syndergaard, Julio Urias. Won that one 7-0, perfect. Game 3, Seth Lugo versus Tony. Won that one 4-3. Wow, Tony was pitching great too. Game 4, DeGrom versus Clayton Kershaw. Lost that one actually, wow. Game 5, Zach Gallen versus Dustin May. Won that one. And then game 6, Syndergaard versus Walker Buehler. It does not get easier, not even a little bit. Let's go, boys, come on. Lost it by 1, dude. Are you actually kidding me? Degrom versus Julio Urias. Please. Nose. Let's go. We lost that one 2-13. I'm never going to use my nose for anything again. Never. Never again. Back when I opened up a lot of packs, the nose pack actually worked beautiful almost all the time. That time, though, nah. Definitely a big fat no. The Mets are just going to Met, aren't they? And the Twins beat the Dodgers. I mean, bruh. We're going again. Run it back. I mean, come on, baby. What are we doing here? All right, here we go. Free agency of 2024. We're going to go ahead and let James Paxton walk. I absolutely love what the guy was able to do with us, but he's 35 years old and he's going to be dying sometime soon, at least in this game. So I'm not going to be around for that. I'm good. I'm just going to go ahead and let him go to a different team and let the rest just happen. So this year, we're definitely going to have to sign somebody probably like Luis Castillo. So there we are. Perfect. I mean, 145 million over 5 years backloaded.
That was easy.
Yeah, we're good. We're fine. All right, here we go. The two guys we're going to be going with is Luis Castillo and hopefully Amir Garrett. Let's see if we can somehow get both these guys on the team. Let's go, baby. Come on. The Twins get Jordan Hicks. The Mets get Amir Garrett. Perfect. And the Mets also get Luis Castillo. Oh, my God. Again, got to do it.
That was easy.
Too good. Too easy. Again, I can't believe this is actually our team, but let's just go ahead and get through it. We got Degrom, Castillo, Syndergaard, Lugo, and Zach Gallen. The lineup is still pretty much the exact same, so we're not going to be doing anything there. Let's go ahead and get 2024 underway, and I swear to God, if we get beat out again in the postseason, I don't know what the heck is the issue. Besides this game, just absolutely hating, and I mean just absolutely despising the Mets.
569 seconds later.
All right, here we go. September 1st. Right now, we're 78-59. The Braves, though, on the other hand, are doing insanely well. They're legitimately goated right now. So it looks like we're going to be playing for that wild card spot. So hopefully we're not going to be facing anybody too crazy. But for some reason, I really don't understand why the Braves just came out of nowhere, but they did. Either way, finish off 1972, and we're going to be facing the Padres in the wild card. So here we go. DeGrom, Chris Paddock, game 1. Come on, DeGrom. I need you right here, right now. Let's get into the actual postseason. Okay, let's go. Lost that one 0-1. Okay, dude, really? Like, why? Why do we always just suck in the postseason? It seems like the Mets are just gonna Met, dude. I mean, my God, I'm going one more, okay? I will go one more season. But the Rays beat the Dodgers. Thank God they got revenge. But legit, I'm going to 2025. If we somehow don't win, then this game is absolutely busted. All right, here we go. For 2025, the only two guys I'm going to be going for is Max Fried and Nick Anderson. Let's see if we can make this happen. The Twins get Fernando. Where are the Twins getting all this money from? Legit, we get Max Fried, perfect. And Nick Anderson goes to the Rays. Okay, well, that makes sense. But legit, where did I get the Twins getting all this money? Did they get a new billionaire owner like us or what? Like, I'm legit confused. All right, here we are again, 2025. Let's get this thing going. Let's win this World Series. I mean, come on. And we're 0-11. 0-12. Wow. Guys, is this how the Mets always feel in this game? Legit. I know I've done a couple Mets rebuilds, but I don't exactly remember them all that much because I do this a lot. Is this like legit how it was? We're 13-29. Let me show you the team that we have right now. Again, you guys already know it, but we got Dominic Smith, we got Pete Alonso, Francisco Lindor, Brendan Nimmo, Salvador Perez, Jose Ramirez, and a new guy, Luis Rodriguez. Now, granted, that's only because one of the guys that we have is injured right now, but still. Not to mention, rotation and bullpen, Luis Castillo, Syndergaard, DeGrom, Max Fried, and Seth Lugo. In the bullpen, Ohtani, JT Ginn. We also got Robert, we got Will Smith, we got Brendan Workman, we got Giovanni Gallegos, we got Ken Giles, and Amir Garrett. But somehow this team right now is 13-29. Like, can I call the biggest amount of garbage on this game right now, please? Like, come on. Coming to the trade deadline right now, it's official. This game is legit off its meds. We're 40-67 with the team that we have right now. I mean, bruh. Like, legit. Bruh.
A few moments later.
And we finish off the year 68-94. Oh my God. Like, dude, what the heck are you talking about? I mean, 68-94. What are you gonna do when you have a team like this? I mean, come on. Am I the only person that sees this as being insane? We're not a 68-win team with this. I mean, I can't do anything with that. I legit just can't do anything with that. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more things like this, then be sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe down below. Again, like I said earlier in the video, make sure you guys are still subscribed because YouTube has that weird glitch that happens all the time. So be sure to check that subscribe button. Make sure you guys are subscribed. And besides that, that's really about it. I'm sorry we couldn't get the W, but I mean, this game has a personal vendetta against the Mets. Either way, Mets fans, hope you guys are happy with the new ownership. I think you guys will be. And I hope everybody else has a great rest of their day. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.